So how do you avoid that? The franchisee goes into, buys the franchise, pays the franchise fee, goes to their 2-week training or 3-week training, whatever training the franchisee may have, franchisor may have, and they go and open the franchise, but they underestimate the requirements for staffing. They don't staff the franchise properly, or they don't generate enough sales because they didn't do the proper marketing. And in some franchise agreements, you have a minimum royalty you have to pay. Whether or not you make sales, you have to make sales, obviously, but if you don't meet the minimum threshold that the franchisor requires, you got to pay a certain surcharge because you're going to be paying monthly regardless, whether you make the threshold to pay through royalties or whether you got to pay that monthly fee. And what happens is that sometimes the franchisees do not meet that, do not make enough money to make that franchise fee or make that royalty or the minimum requirements. So you have an issue of default. And then you start getting default letters that you have to comply with the minimum requirements for payments, or you're going to be made in default or declare in default, and then the franchisor has a number of rights that they have in order, whether it's to take the franchise over, whether to terminate the franchise. There are a number, or sue you as well for damages, especially if you have personal guarantee. So how do you avoid that?